All right, these calves are packed in here, ready to go off to the next field of stalks. So I'm gonna haul these calves off. Nathan is up there with the pot full of the cows, the mama cows. We're using our nice neighbor's driveway as a to keep the trucks on gravel so they don't get stuck releasing into the milo stock. So he's just gonna back up to this chute here and unload. Tried to plan ahead everything that we would need for this day, but it's kind of a stressful day with moving the set of cows with the calves. You kind of have to move them separate. We got them to just follow us. Well, it's a long story, but we moved them the first time to the home place with just them following the feed wagon. But we didn't think they would follow the feed wagon to a new place quite so well here. So we're using the trailers. There he is getting lined up. If they shake this down, Nathan, you're gonna have to pull that gate shut. Because it kind of wiggles here. If they step on that and knock it back, maybe we should put a block there. I think that's what we need, is a block there. All right, I'm gonna do the calves, Nathan's gonna do the cows. I guess we're gonna have to do the cows in segments, so. Yeah, let the 3 cows out. They usually we don't fill the stock trailer this full, but when it's just calves, they don't weigh that much, so it's pretty full. All right, those 3 are out. They're gonna go find something to eat. All right, whenever we're done, we just have to clear out of the way of the fence as soon as we can. They should keep busy for a little bit. All right, here comes. All right, the calves go off. Come on, calvies. Come on, calvies. Hey, hey. You're free. You can get out of here. Hip, 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 hip. Come on out of here, yep. You hear the mama start bellowing, and the calves start bellowing. They've been apart for, you know, they've been able to see each other the whole time while we were working with the calves, but they were apart for 30 minutes to an hour, so. All right, the fence is at 7.4 volts. Both trailers are empty. My camera is filming sideways, and we got the truck with the chute unhooked. All right, we got the cows and calves moved. You can see a pair there, and then some more over there. We got them moved to this side of the road. Time to fill up the water tank. Over there on that side of the road, they had a pond that they pretty much drank dry. And then over here though, there's no pond. So we knew we were gonna have to haul water at some point this spring. It was just kind of a matter of time. And now that they are closer to weaning, and they're also had pretty much drank the other pond dry, we decided to give them that booster shot and move them all in one day. So now they're moved, and water was kind of the last step to get done after we got the fence off. just backed right underneath it. Now I'm lifting up the 3-point hitch, and that's how I'm gonna carry it. In football, they say high and tight, moving bales, or moving something with a loader, low and slow, or something like that. If I get it right in the middle, oh, I think I got it. This bunk doesn't have a bottom, but it really holds the feed right where you want it, so it works for us. It's not in 100% great shape, but it's doing the job. All right, there's a truck up there, so I'm glad that truck wasn't on the road while I was crossing. And I'm also only driving less than half a mile, so I'm not too much of a road nuisance. I think I got an open road over there.
It's not done with you.
All right, so you can kind of see there, those tubs, the cows, they've been eating all around them, so they form a little circle around them, and they compact the area around them, and then that spot right there, that's where the open bottom bunk was, where it was just the boards. So it's kind of interesting looking when you're done. I didn't know they were going to look like that. But this area here will probably see a little bit less bean yield following the cows being on it, but for the most part it's pretty complimentary. So I'm taking another set of 2 over here, and then that'll be it for the bunks. Oh, this time there's a car coming, so I gotta wait for them. There they go. So just like I backed up, picked it up, I just drop it off. Oh, it's not gonna work. All right, well, the last time I had to stick a post in the ground so it would come off the bale forks. So I'll show you guys how I did that. Stick that in the ground right there. Try again. You can do it one-handed. You guys think pounding posts is tiring? Try doing it one hand. All right, so now when I pull forward, the bunk will hit the post and it'll stay still instead of just sliding with me. I pull forward, the post stops it. But I'm gonna go get that post because there's no point in it sitting there now, so. All right, there's 3 tire bunks and the 1 wooden bunk. And I'm ready to drop some feed in there. Oh, also I left that water running while I went over there. And I definitely should shut that off before I leave, because that would make a little mess the very first time we use it. Oh, it's just about to overflow. I gotta stop it. Wow, perfect timing. Okay. Oh, I don't want to drop this GoPro in there. I just come back here and I take that pin out. Take this pin out. And it stays right on the tractor there. And we lay this down on this pipe here, so it's really easy to just line them up. Because then to put them back on, you just back up, pull the 3-point hitch into place, and that's the back bale spike. There is about 2 miles of wire, looks like. When we're rolling, it pretty much shakes the tractor. It's a lot of weight swinging around back there. We haven't even got to the second spool yet, but that's for the other field, I guess. We won't need it today. Maybe the next day we roll wire from the other field. Okay, I am sitting in an idling tractor in a field, but I am getting something done. We are rolling up the wire. We had a double hot wire fence around this milo stock field, and there is a barbed wire fence on the south side, but we had to run the hot wire around the rest. So it's a temporary fence, and now that the cattle are done grazing there, we're rolling it back up with this PTO roller. You'll see how it works here. It's part of the fencing process It's a little more complicated than just rolling out the wire, because then you can just put the spool on the back of the truck and drive. But it's part of the cleanup process. And it's a lot easier when it's just a single wire, but we had a double wire because there was little calves here. So it's a little slower. You have to make sure that the wires don't get crossed, and then it makes a big jumbled mess of wire. It also gives us a time to, if we see a splice that has come loose or has a hook on it or something, we'll tighten up that splice so that it won't catch on anything next time we unroll the wire. You can see we're right here by the pivot. The key to wire winding is to keep the wire tight, and so this is the end of the wire, so my dad's just going to follow it in, and then when he gets close enough, I'm going to shut it off, and that's how you keep the spool from loosening up and unwinding. But you still got to be safe with it. But keep the wire tight. It works best for unrolling, rolling, anything to do with wire. Now we switch to the second wire, which is set over about 4 feet from the other one so they didn't get tangled. So this job is kind of like auto steer, and then I'm just kind of sitting here, but when you get to the end, you have to be paying attention, otherwise you end up with a jumbled mess, or someone gets their hand cut trying to hold on to the wire, catch it or something. So I'd say it's like auto steer. If you were wondering, I'm burning 0.5 gallons of diesel per hour. I doubt that I'll be out here a full hour, but I'd say spending $2. I'd say spending $2 to roll up some wire is pretty cheap.